We're gonna taste a little paradise.
No! The speaker just died. You gotta be fucking shitting me. That is a fucking botch.
I'll still be looking in your ebony eyes.
How's everyone on this beautiful Friday? Oh, look who showed up. What's up? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you all here. Happy to have you all fucking here. We even got the fitness mentor, Jark, over here. Jark, is this okay? It is, ingredients are cold brewed Starbucks black coffee and potassium. Anyways, guys, happy to have you here. Happy Friday. I do have an amazing call planned and ahead of us. I hope you guys are excited. It's gonna be a little bit of a little ramble, but honestly, truly, if you guys want to take this game seriously, you're not just gonna have this shit in the background, scratching your balls or jerking off. You're actually gonna fucking get ready, focus up, listen up, take notes, whatever the fuck you gotta do. And of course, this call's being recorded, so you always have it for reference later on. But I want to start off by, before I go on and tell you the story, tell you all the sauce. Seb, it looks like he's fucking vibing, which is amazing. I want to give a bit of a disclaimer, okay? This information that I'm about to give, right? It's not for everyone, okay? I'm going to admit it, okay? It's not for everyone. But the thing is, how can I explain this in the best thing possible? So, I know everyone here is basically doing dropshipping, right? Obviously. And, some people are doing different strategies, different methods. Maybe some people are looking at a long-term perspective. Some people are looking in the short-term perspective. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing moving on forward. But I've taken notes from, again, I'm about to explain to you. It all makes sense. But I've taken notes that could and will apply to both if you're doing pump and dumps, both if you're doing branding, whatever it may be. Okay? Now, I also want to start off by saying, if you're ever if you feel like you're in the rug right now, if you feel like you're down, I want to give you a little motivation before we start. I heard this analogy today. And the second I heard it, I want to bring it up because it's so true. Think about sometimes life as a slingshot, When you want to go far in life, sometimes life works as a slingshot where you got to take a huge step back. Let's say this is the slingshot, right? If you just keep, trying but doing like 50% effort, you're not really trying. You're pulling the string back only here constantly, just fast, quick. And wherever you're shooting, it's not going to go far. But if you take the time to take a huge step back, pull the string like a slingshot all the way back, and then let it go, the potential for you to skyrocket upwards is 10 times stronger and 10 times better. So sometimes I always like to emphasize there's always darkness before dawn. There's always a period where God gives you obstacles. He gives you challenges to challenge you and to see if you're ready for the next step. So whenever you're in a rug, whenever you're in a dark place, you're not, success is not coming your way. You've tested so many products, it's not working. You know in your head it's going to come. All right? So now, I want to update you guys on the story. So I'm giving you the full story here on this live call. So basically, I would say a bit over a week ago, I was doing the same thing like I regularly do. I was not spam testing, but testing products pretty frequently. Doing the regular strategies that mostly everyone's doing. You're gray hatting, you're kind of copy pasting competitors. You're going on ad spy tools. You're looking at what's trending. You're looking at which have views, and blah blah blah. Right? Now, I think at the time I didn't think of it like this, but I had my ad account banned. Right? So and to get it back up took me like half a week to a week, and I was frustrated. And at the time, I didn't think it was like obviously a sign, but it was. Because that period where my ad account, I wasn't able to post ads, it allowed me to, like I explained with the slingshot, take a step back. Dorji, is that your dream car? We're gonna help you achieve that. So, like I said, it was a blessing in disguise, where I was allowed to take a step back, right? And taking a step back, I finally took some time to analyze, understand, and study what was wrong, or maybe the new path that I'm about to go on. Now, I do have to say, all this information I'm about to give to you, I did not discover it myself. Like I said, it was a blessing in disguise, a blessing from God. I've had two people reach out to me who live in my area, who met me on my YouTube. They just like my content. They like who I am, what I do, blah blah blah. And both are 27, 29. I've met up with them in person. I've joined Zoom calls or whatever, Google Meeting calls, and they genuinely just wanted to help me out. No cost in return, no nothing. Out of the kindness of their heart, they reached out and guided me a bit more. Okay? And both these guys, like I said, they're 27, 29, have generated, way over 7 figures in e-commerce. And they're not like, and they're in a different level. They either are focusing on some agency, or they're focusing on, an actual brand, whatever it may be. And they've told me stories, like I can show website examples where they've met with people who are running big brands, who are generating millions of dollars a month. Anyways, just to prove my point that this information that I got is not just out of my ass, and I've genuinely taken a fucking deep pause in my journey, analyzed, took everything they're doing, and they're actually helping me out. They're guiding me as kind of like a free mentor. Like I'm not joking. I've got lucky. I'm so blessed to have a community like this. I've built a personal brand where they've allowed me to meet these people and help me out. And like I said, I'm now, just to update you, they're helping me build an actual brand. They're helping me, create business plans, target KPIs, whatever it may be. But it's definitely more advanced and more detailed than anything I was doing with pump and dump dropshipping, okay? But this is where we're here. I'm not here to tell you should start a brand. I'm not here to tell you that you should have a 10-year vision plan of a brand and try your absolute best, even if it costs you thousands of dollars and years of experience, okay? You can keep doing whatever you're doing. I do believe that dropshipping, that brands or stores that last within a few months or even weeks, it still works. People are making a shit ton of money. But that's why I came here today. I took notes from whatever they've told me, whatever they've taught me, and I've curated where it helps all of us. Even if you're just doing a pump and dump where you want this product to last a month, okay? You're not even looking to exit. It's a straight up spike and down, okay? So this advice, this information can help us all. But I do want to start off by saying that there's a lot of people doing what we're doing, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of people doing what we're doing. You know, the drop shipping, the gray hat methods, the copy paste type shit. Okay? We get that, right? And look, I for real completely understand that if you can keep doing that for long enough, I'm sure you're going to find something. And I like to say, get lucky and hit something good. Okay? But realistically, you have to be unique. You have to be different. Okay? If everyone, like, think about it like this, okay? Everyone's going to school and everyone's doing the 9 to 5. So you have to be a step ahead. You have to go the extra mile. So what is that? Maybe dropping out and doing your online business. Maybe focusing on your entrepreneurship journey. Whatever it may be. Sure. Great. So now you're already a step ahead of those people. But now you come into this entrepreneurship journey and there's a bunch of people, entrepreneurs, doing your business model. Now you have to beat them. As sad as the world is very competitive, okay? Everything's based on competition. So in order for you to think about like, okay, well, how can I get fucking success? Well, I need to do better than what everyone else is doing. So I'm talking about how it's so important to go the extra mile. Now, like I said, I can bring in an example of dropshipping. Let's say everyone is just copy pasting, gray hatting, whatever it may be. The extra mile may be just spend an extra few hours understanding your competitor, your market, your customers, and maybe have better copywriting, maybe have better creatives, or maybe just taking the extra thought to just think of a new angle. You know, like just going that extra mile can definitely make you stand out and finally get the step ahead and advantage of other people. Okay? So I'm going to go through my notes. I already had this call with legends, but I 100% fucking appreciate that most of these legends are here in the call. Even though we still already had this call, I appreciate you guys coming here and support. But look, I call this the turning point in my whole journey, okay? Like I said, I met up with someone, we went for a walk, we met up in real life, and this guy fucking sat me down, okay? He fucking sat me down. Like I said, this guy is, you know, he's doing what's the word? Thing was consulting. Is it marketing consulting, business consulting, whatever? He's consulting for big brands. And he's really, really helping me get straightforward for this, okay? But there's a few tips that I really like that, again, I want to share with you. And I think if you can really start implementing this, thinking more as an entrepreneur, thinking more as a business, you can definitely get ahead the majority of these fucking, you know, weirdos on the internet just copy pasting dropshipping products. And I want to mention before we even start, no one is teaching this, okay? No one is fucking telling you this. And anyone in my situation would have had this, you know, helping hand from someone who's, I'm telling you, doing 8 figures and would have just kept it to himself. And I would just continue teaching, hey guys, this is the best creative strategy. Hey guys, this is the best website theme. Like, none of that fucking matters, okay? You're going to, you know, trust me, you guys have a head over your shoulders. You're going to figure out eventually, you know, all the tiny details of the back-end metrics, okay? Whatever it may be. You guys are not fucking dumb, okay? But this is actually the moving point. This is the shit, the value that's going to move the fucking needle, okay? So, my issue, I want to start off because my issue that I had before was I joined a mentorship. And look, I have no fucking bad things to say about this mentorship, okay? Anthony Eclipse, I think everyone knows that, right? I have nothing bad to say about it. 100% not. But the issue with that is that his advertising, he's trying to monetize his strategy, okay? His strategy, his formula, whatever it may be. You know, he found a winning formula that works for him, and now he's teaching it to other people. Now, look, don't get me wrong. That's absolutely amazing. But I want to tell you here right now, there is not one system, one formula, one strategy that will 100% work for everyone else, okay? You have to understand, guys, I'm trying to, like, society already fucking brainwashes us to be fucking bots, okay? And I'm here right now because you're still going on YouTube and they train you to think like bots, okay? I'm here to tell you guys we're all individuals. We're all own fucking human beings. We all have our own fucking brain, okay? So now let's think individually, creatively, uniquely, okay? So you have to understand that there's not one system that 100% works all the time. Every business, every person, every life, there's always unlimited amount of variables that can happen in someone's fucking business. Do you understand? And I've experienced it firsthand with myself. You can post the same product, the same creatives, the same website at the same time on 2 different ad accounts. And I guarantee you right now, you'll get different results. There are unlimited amount of variables in a business. So for everyone on the internet to tell you that this strategy is the best one, that this is going to work, it's going to guarantee you success, is all bullshit. So erase that. And it's been fucking hard, trust me, because I've been following this. I like to say, okay, you know what? I'll just call him my new mentor. I've been following this new mentor, and you know what he told me? He's like, I know it's hard, but you have to literally erase everything that you fucking learned in the last half a year. All this garbage on the fucking internet, all this garbage on fucking YouTube is all fucking stupid, and you need to erase it from your brain completely, okay? We're now making way for you to be an individual entrepreneur that actually has a fucking head over their shoulders and is about to actually run a real e-commerce store online. That was one tip. So another thing he mentioned about having these systems or these strategies or these formulas put in place for you is that he literally told me, he's like, it's because you're a bitch. And again, keep in mind, I've never met this guy ever before in my life. It was probably the first 10 minutes I've met him. And he literally said, Julian, you're an absolute bitch. Do you understand that because you were given this formula and we're told that if you were to try this formula over and over and over again until it works, it's eventually going to work, you're a bitch for that. And you want to know why? Because you get rid of all fear and all risk factors whatsoever. When you start thinking by yourself, when you start not having the idea of, oh, this set formula and it's going to work no matter what, there's fear now. Trust me, I'm experiencing it now. Where it's like, now I'm trying to think uniquely. All this product research that I fucking learned in the last few months, now it's all gone. Now I have to think about uniquely. How can I be more unique and find products that people are not finding, right? There's fear. There's anxiety. It's like, oh my God, now I'm on my own. Like, am I able to do this? Am I capable? But that's the risk. It's the whole point of entrepreneurship. There's risk involved. He was telling me that I was sitting comfortably behind my desk, following some fucking guy's strategy, brainlessly not thinking about it myself. And if it didn't work, okay, whatever. Keep trying. There's no risk involved. You're just there like, copy, paste. Doesn't matter. It's going to work eventually. There's no risk involved. So you have to understand that although, yes, we're all in it for profit, this is fucking character development 101. Going your own path. Being an entrepreneur. Character development. You gotta be able to be confident in yourself. And look, I was wrong. Admit here I was wrong. A few months ago, I made a video talking about if I want to take e-commerce more serious, go more the branded route, look to exit a company, whatever it may be. And I told myself I wasn't ready, and that was true. But I had it wrong. I wasn't ready, not because I lacked the skills. Trust me, I didn't gain that much skills in the last few months. It's all in here. I destroyed, with the help of other people, my limiting beliefs. My limiting beliefs that I'm capable of building something actually sustainable, consistent, and very, truly valuable. So if I'm just saying, these are all these tips that it's like anything, any doubt, any roadblock that you experience, there's always a solution. One, there's always a solution. And two, the only thing holding you back is your own limiting beliefs. You have to be able to understand that you're an entrepreneur, you're a unique individual, you're smart, you're gonna make it. You have to have this you have to get rid of all these limiting beliefs and have this belief that everything you do, you're going to figure it out and it's going to work. So now let me take a sec. Okay. Oof, I have a lot to ramble, okay? Guys, I would suggest to take notes. This is everything, trust me, I had a 2-hour conversation with this guy, and right away, the second I came home, took notes. Because you're going to forget it. You need to rewatch the video. It's going to be recorded, whatever it is. But I have a lot, okay? So think about your business or think about your journey as kind of an invisible puzzle in your head, okay? You're trying to pick and choose the pieces that fit. But what we're doing right now, okay, is we're focusing on 2 pieces, right? And we're trying to make it fit, okay? We're trying, this one doesn't work, this works. Okay, move on to the next. Try to work, whatever. Keep repeating that. Keep doing that. You're focusing on each individual piece. When everything is said and done, you take a step back and you look at the whole picture and it's like, holy fuck, this all makes sense now, okay? So now where am I getting at with this, okay? A lot of people in this space, the best way I can explain, let's say with the gym, okay? Some people, let's say someone comes up to you, right? And they say, I want to get in shape. How do I get in shape? Okay. Some people, the way they're doing dropshipping or the way they're doing e-commerce, their answer to the gym question would be just go to the gym. It's like, what? Go to the gym. Like, okay, you're right, but like there are so many variables of getting in shape. Now, you want to get a detailed answer. Okay, how do you get in shape? Well, what's your diet? Is it a carnivore? Is it a no carbs? Is it a vegan? Is it a whole foods? Whatever it may be. What's your diet specifically? What's your workout? How many times you work out in a week? 3-4 times a week? What's your split? You know, are you doing chest today? What are the chest workouts? What are the upper, middle, lower workouts? How many reps? How many sets? How many sleep do you get in a day? How many hours? How many water do you drink? Do you understand there's so many variables in just getting in shape? You don't think there's so many variables in a business? But a lot of people are just doing it's like they're going to the gym, showing up to the gym, and then like working out barely and majority just talking to people and then expect to see results, okay? You have to understand that majority of people in this space are doing that. So for you to get ahead, you need to start pinpointing details in a business. Focus and put each fucking energy or 100% effort in each detail you do. Like I said, it could be still a pump and dump. But when you're doing a creative, don't think about your website. Don't think about your offer. Focus on your creative and genuinely think, how can I make this creative the best possible? Don't think about, okay, but I'm going to start cutting corners because this might be fast. It's going to be faster. No, genuinely think, how can I make my creative the best possible? And now you did it. Okay, now let's go to the website. Genuinely, how can I make this website as best as possible? You see, there's so many variables in a business that some people are just looking at speed. Some people are just looking at, just throw shit on a wall type metaphor, right? If school has taught you one good thing, it would be this. School has taught you when they give you a project, right? You're faced with a project. You're unable to look at other people and what they're doing, what's working, this, that. You can't do that. It's cheating. But you're given a project and you're given an outline of what to do. Now it's up to you to do the best you could possibly do to get the best grade. Okay? And in this situation, get money, right? Now, I'm not saying don't do research. Now that's completely different. Don't get it mixed up with I'm talking like doing research and looking at competitors or fucking looking at what like Timmy's doing down the street, who's like 16-year-old and he said he's doing fucking this testing strategy that work, Nah. You have a goal. You have your business. Do whatever you think is best for your business. Why would you look at someone watching on YouTube, giving advice about fucking the best way to find products for girl clothing when you're selling fucking health products on Facebook. Like, what is that? That doesn't make sense. You're your own business. You fucking do what you got to do. You want to sell fucking back pain reliefs on Facebook? Then go on back pain relief on Meta Ads Library, look in competitors, and see what you can do better. Okay? But don't start fucking getting golden shiny objects. Oh, this is the best. No, you can't. It's like school. You can't look at other people. You can't look at your students, what they're doing. You got to focus on your project, yours only, and try to get the best grade fucking possible. Now, it's so important. Let's take another sip. It's so important to understand. Like I said, you have to be very analytical, okay? And it's important to understand that instead of looking at your results, look at the inputs you're doing daily, okay? Understand, analyze, maybe at the end of every day, whatever it may be. Analyze, look at the inputs, and which inputs brings you back the most ROI. If no one knows what ROI, it means return on investment. What brings you back the most with the inputs, right? Okay? So study and work and focus and analyze all the inputs you're putting out throughout the day. Maybe you're struggling with product research, let's say, but you're very good with creatives. You're very efficient, you're very focused, and you do very good creatives. And the creatives that you make bring you the best ROI. But you fucking suck at product research. Maybe partner up with someone to find you the products while you do the creatives. Or maybe, put extra energy to understand why you suck. But focus on your inputs. Sometimes you can't focus on the results. Like I said, there's an unlimited amount of variables. Anything can fucking happen. Focus on what you're doing. Your inputs. Today I did this. Why? That's another thing I want to mention before I move on to the next point. School has taught you another good thing. And you will never get the full marks. I'm going to answer all questions later on, please. Let me just go through all my whole thing, and then, because I haven't read anything. So, school has taught you another good thing. Why? Because you will never get full grades if you don't explain your why. You guys remember how fucking annoying that is. You know the answer, maybe because you cheated or you just know on the top of your head. But in school, they always say, why? Why is this your answer? It was fucking annoying. But trust me, that's actually fucking the key to life. That's, if anything, school has taught you, that would be the best thing, is to answer the why. Now, look, I have a product research template, okay, that I'm going to be sending it to you later on. I'm going to send it to, everyone in the chat. You're going to understand that this product research template on these Google Sheets, whatever it may be, it's going to be different. No one has this. It's not going to be, okay, you're going to have your product. Obviously, you're going to want your product. But then you're not going to have your supplier, your product costs, your profit margin. Bro, guys, that's obviously important, but you're going to figure that out. Obviously, you're not going to sell something if it's not unprofitable. It's so irrelevant to choosing a product. You're going to see. All I have on my product research is product, hypothesis, my idea, and comments. I added a few extra things, but that's all you need. Because at the end of the day, when you're testing a product, you don't test a product because, oh, fuck, it got views. Whoop-de-fucking do. That doesn't matter, okay? You need to have a hypothesis. You need to test an idea. You need to understand that there's no certain amount of money or certain amount of hours or days where if you reach it, okay, product's dead. No. You have an idea. Maybe your idea is, for an example, I don't fucking know. There's a massage gun. You see a massage gun and people are doing well. This company is doing well and they're doing a massage gun, okay? But this massage gun, they're targeting where this massage gun, you use it for your legs. Okay, that's amazing. But what about if you use this massage gun for your lower back pain? They're not targeting that. Now that's a hypothesis. Now that's an idea. So now I'm going to test that idea. And whether that test takes $1,000 or $10, it could be you have an idea, and there are multiple ways to transfer that idea. image ads, video ads, different strategies, whatever the fuck it may be, different platforms, different target audiences, whatever it may be, but test them all. Try it out. But at the end of the day, you move on only when you have an idea and you did your best and you did your absolute all to test this idea. So fuck off with your fucking product cost bullshit. It's all like when you test something, you have to have your brain involved in the business and think, why am I doing this? Why did I choose this product? Okay, well, why is this product with this target audience? Oh, well, the massage gun is used for legs for people that work out. Okay, that's what they're doing, but maybe massage gun helps relieve pain. Who has the most pain? Elderly people. Okay, now we're connecting dots. So now if someone were to ask me, why did you do it this way? Well, I said, well, I chose massage gun because I saw I was doing well. I thought, who had the most pain? Elderly people. And where's their most pain? Lower back. There's all my whys. I have an idea. It's all, I fucking connect the dots. You understand? It's not, why did you test this product? I don't know. I saw it on PP ads. It had fucking 10K views. Might as well try it out, right? That's what everyone's doing. And you're gonna get the same results as everyone if you do what everyone's doing. Alright. Fuck. I'm trying to hurry up as fast as possible. I do want to end with a Q&A. But like I said, these are brand business, actual full-on business principles, but you can implement this just even a little bit in your e-commerce dropshipping, quick pump and dumps, and you'll definitely see better results than everyone else. Okay? So now look, when you're looking, for an example, the last example I just gave you, usually the best way to go at it is maybe work backwards instead. So instead, a lot of people do is they scroll on fucking PP ads with a bunch of products that everyone else is seeing, by the way. And you choose this product because, I don't know, you fucking have the product requirements, right? Oh, it fucking solves a problem. Oh, it's unique. It catches attention. All this stupid product list requirements that every fucking YouTuber teaches. Stupidity. I get pissed sometimes. I'm getting pissed because I just woke up. I woke up from this realization and I'm genuinely pissed. So I hope you guys, like, it frustrates you. These fucking idiots on the internet are teaching stupidity just to monetize their own shit. Anyways, sorry, I just fucking ranting. But so basically, you choose a product and then you run the product. But what about, I think usually all the multi-million-dollar brands all start from a market. They work backwards. They find a market, they find a problem within the market, and then they find a deeper desire with the problem, and then they find a product that solves all of it. You understand? So fuck your ad spy tools. Fuck it. You can use it for, spying on competitors or, proving it works. Like, why am I fucking drawing a blank now? Like, proving, whatever. You know what I fucking mean, okay? You can still use it, but I'm saying don't just do what everyone else is doing. Go on PP ads or Winning Hunter and scroll. I like this product, choose. Like I said, use your brain. You guys, it's crazy. You're an individual. Wow, you can actually think for yourself. It's amazing. Great. You can actually start by saying, okay, what's a good market right now? Let's use your own personal experience. When you go out in the world, when you go to gym, when you go to fucking stores, when you go for a walk, whatever, you use your brain. When you're an entrepreneur, now you start noticing things, right? You start to see people's problems. Just for a small example, I went to up north with my friends and family, and I was looking for problems that people have. And I thought, well, we're in the fucking woods. Everyone has fucking mosquitoes bitten, whatever. And then someone came up with this product. It was actually just given to me, this product. I didn't have to search it up. It was this product where it's like a mini zapper that you plug to your phone, have an app, and you literally zap, it gives a little electric shot that zaps the mosquito bite, and it's no longer itchy. If I was a brain dead fuck, I would have saw that and said, cool, move on with my life. But now, I'm like, wait, that is a fucking crazy product. Maybe now I might do research with the market. Okay, let me do research. Search up what kind of market it is. It's a technology, technically, so you're gonna have to look at technology market. And then you work your way down. So you look at a market. Maybe I want to solve, I want to help elderly people with their pains. It sucks for them. Or maybe the best way, sometimes you do for yourself. I'm a young man. What do young men struggle with? What do I struggle with? Maybe belief in religion. Let's say, okay, how do I help solve that? Well, maybe I get like a bracelet to remind me of Jesus. Or young men struggle with testosterone. They have low testosterone. Okay, well, how do you get to how do you get higher testosterone? Maybe is it supplements? Maybe is it a product to help you work out? Maybe like a belt, whatever it may be. But you understand, working backwards is what every fucking multi-million-dollar company does. Just because the scale is different, what makes it different for us? What makes us so different where we just go on PP ads and these multi-million-dollar business owners, you think they go on fucking PP ads? The fuck? What is this stupid? Like, again, I get pissed because it's like it's just if you use your brain and use common sense. Did you ever think that I don't fucking know, man. Like the biggest e-commerce stores in the fucking market. Like, I'm sure Gymshark. I'm sure Kylie Jenner's fucking brand fucking schemes. Or I'm sure Jeff Bezos or whatever fucking may be did not go on PP ads, find a product, and work their way up. They actually did the opposite. Found a market and then found the product to solve it. Let's try to move on as fast as possible. I already said this. Give each product your best. Yes, I said this. Understand? Yeah. Okay. Look. I did get insider information that obviously, and I think you guys all know this. This is the only lie that these gurus don't tell you. And yes, health and beauty is probably the best market to start off with because the pain in these health and beauties are so prominent that it's so easy to sell the pain. When you're selling clothing or you're selling jewelry or accessories, whatever it may be, the pain, the true desire of acquiring this product is more hidden, and it takes more skills in marketing to demonstrate that. So obviously health and beauty is it's good for starters. But he did give me a but. He did say, create this mentality where you can sell anything. You can absolutely sell anything. He showed me multiple, like 2 or 3 of brands that he's working with, doing over $400,000 a month. And I promise you, they're nothing special. It's plain clothing. It's nothing special. You can sell anything. You can sell literally anything. Have this mindset in your head. It's not if the product didn't work. You didn't work. You fucked up. Not the product. You fucked up. You did not market it properly. No, he does not sell fashion. He's those examples were from, because he does brand consulting, and he consults a few fashion brands. And he brought it up to me as an example how they're just plain clothing, nothing special at all, and they're doing well over 6 figures a month. So think about this now. Going forward, whenever you're building a store, a website, doing a product test, analyze and catch yourself doing shortcuts. Because trust me, I promise you, the way our fucking internet, the way this stupid ecom guru space that fucking programmed us, it's all about shortcuts. It's all about shortcuts. Shortcuts. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they're very good because some things aren't as important to spend your full energy with. So again, you have to have a head over your shoulder and understand. But there are certain aspects in your business that do not and should not require any shortcuts and should put 100% effort. When you catch yourself doing that, tell yourself you're a bitch. I'm not joking. Tell yourself you're a bitch. If you find yourself doing a shortcut, say you're a bitch. You're scared. You're scared to take the risk. You're scared to take the extra few days even to work on something and make it valuable, and you're scared that it might not work and you wasted your time. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm being straight up. You're a bitch. Say it. if you ever do a shortcut from now on, where you know internally that you should not be doing the shortcut, tell yourself you're a fucking bitch. You're a pussy. Straight up. I like, if no one's going to tell you this, if no one on the internet's going to come here and be scared, like, I don't want to call people, but no, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. If you do shortcuts, you're a bitch. I'm a bitch. I say it to myself all the time. And last thing, this is actually something that I learned from... I literally learned this today from this book, Hook Point. I think Seb actually recommended this one. Whoever recommended Ghiorghiu. So far, it's really good. But I literally learned this morning, okay? A lot of people, when they're building something, in pursuit of something, in whatever it may be, trying to solve something, usually, the question circling in our head is if we could do it. Well, okay. For an example, maybe none of you have hired UGC, right? Okay. Maybe you never scaled to a place where you had to hire UGC creators, okay? Before you start and pursue that, the question is, could we? How could, how could we do it? Like, can I, is it through DMing? Is it through software? Is it through connections? Whatever it may be. Okay? From now on, whenever you ask yourself this question in your head, could I do this? Could I do that? Completely stop yourself and say, first of all, number one, I could do anything. If it means to build up your ego to fucking Timbuktu all the way up in the sky, so be it. Have this fucking mentality. You could do it. The question you should ask is, should I do it? Should. Not could. Should. Should I do it? Is it going to be, is this something that is going to be good? Should I do it? Not could. You could do anything you fucking want to. You can go rob a store. Or you can raise $1 million for charity. Whatever it may be, you could do anything. But should you? Which one should you do? That's it. I'm trying to think of anything else, just the top of my head. But look, like I said, if you have any questions, now shoot your questions. I'm not going to scroll back up. So whatever questions I didn't answer, you can ask them now again. I just want to put my 2 cents in here. And I want to say, look, this is what I've been studying lately, okay? I've been, like I said, as a slingshot, I'm taking a step back. It's crazy to me. Ever since I started dropshipping, I haven't not tested a product more than a week. Every week I've always tested a product. Trust me, it's killing me to not actually physically work on the business. But now I understand that it's a challenge, it's obstacles that God is giving me, and that I'm just right before Q4, just staying back, and I'm slinging it. I'm getting back as far as I could. And then letting it go and hoping for the absolute best, okay? But my point is that, look, I'm here telling you right now, oh, guys, look, I'm going to be focusing more on quality over quantity. I'm going to be maybe doing a brand. I'm looking to exit. I want to build something that's sustainable. Sure, that's amazing. That's what I'm doing, though. That does not mean you should go this route. 100% not. I fully agree. Because, look, everyone here, we're 33 people, which, by the way, thank you for joining. It's absolutely amazing. But we're all at different levels in this space. We're all at different levels. We all have different skills. We all have different knowledge, okay? So, like I've said before, there are so many people online doing pump and dumps, making a lot of money. And you can keep doing that, okay? The call for today is to understand, even the strategy or the path of pump and dumps where it's all quick, a lot of people are doing it. And both branding, everyone's doing it. My point here today is that these lessons will help you just take that extra mile to get that one step advantage compared to your competitors. Because at the end of the day, Like I've said, this world is competitive, and you're dealing with competitors every single fucking day, and you need to be better, or else they're going to take the money. They're going to take your customers. Sad as it is, it's a competitive fucking world, and you need to think, this is do or die, okay? So even though it might be a pump and dump, how can I do pump and dumps a bit better than everyone else? How can I add just go that extra mile? That's my point. Going the extra mile will drastically, look, there's so many books written on this idea or topic alone. Going the extra mile is going to drastically improve and finally start to see results better than everyone else. So just don't think like, oh my God, Julian's starting a brand, maybe I should start a brand. Don't. It's just going that extra mile. I'm giving you the advice that I've gotten from very successful people of going the extra mile, analyzing, and because like I said, everyone has been given a strategy and they're brainlessly just doing it. No one's putting their own fucking brain. If you even just take an extra few minutes to add your own 2 cents into it, that's already having an advantage. You know that saying how it's so easy to win nowadays? It's fucking true. It's so true. Even in business, people are brainlessly bot-like fucking working. You have to just, it takes the simple fact of just adding your 2 cents, fucking common knowledge, for even just a few minutes, that'll give you an advantage. All right. Fuck, my throat is dry as fuck for yapping. Any questions? Okay, so do you recommend joining a coaching program as a beginner, or should we figure it out ourselves and put in the work? No, look. Everything happens for a reason, and I do think as a beginner, yes, joining a coaching program will 100% speed up the basics. Like I said, I'm thankful for my last mentorship. He's taught me a lot, basics wise. It's when you get to certain levels, right? But 100% join a coaching program, but make sure like it's a good one. You don't want to get fucking. A lot of people, like, at the end of the day, realistically, a lot of this shit's on YouTube. If a coaching program is basically joining a school, think about it like that. A coaching program is basically joining a school, and where the information is given to you. But majority, I would say 90% of the information these coaching programs give are on YouTube. And if you would just take the extra effort yourself and dig deep, you can find it for free. Take for an example. I'm not saying I'm a fucking who knows what, but let's say I was very successful. I've done 7 figures and 8 figures myself, right? I have under 7K subs, so you're not gonna be pushed my content. I don't know how any of you found me, but you have to dig deep, or majority of you fucking got pushed it for sure. But you would have to understand that I don't do clickbait shit. So for you to click on it, it was okay, fuck this YouTube brain rot shit. Let me actually look for what I truly believe is good value, right? And there are so many, not including me, so many successful people who don't have big fucking audiences that are giving absolute free sauce. That's the beauty of the internet. Thanks, Seb, for joining. I really appreciate it. You spoke a lot of mindset and approach. Can you give us examples what you've changed? Are you still ripping ads? Are you still using Shrine? What actions have you taken? Look, I haven't done any actions, but if you want me to tell you the actions that I'm going to do, there's not much that I know because I haven't gotten to the problem. Another thing that they've taught me was focus 100% on what you're currently going now. And now I'm kind of just reprogramming my whole mind and kind of coming up with plans and business plans and strategies, whatever it may be. But with different plans, but this was even before I met this guy. It was just basically the best guide I can do for action wise is literally do opposite of what the majority of people are doing. So let's say, I'm not saying don't use Shrine, but let's say you have Shrine and everyone using this the same template, change up your template. Make it completely opposite. Don't do that template. Now, if people are doing product research on PP ads, don't do product research on PP ads. Everyone's doing it. You're seeing the same products. How could you have an advantage? Trying to find something else. Trying to find a different method. You know, like just like your actions are basically like I said before, you're your own unique person with your own unique business and entrepreneurship. Your actions cannot be compared to something else. Like if you really look at every winning story, even from dropshipping, there is always something that they did different compared to everyone else. There's always at least one, if not all, but there's always at least one something that they did something uniquely that no one thought about it. And that's why it's an amazing winning story, because everyone's like, oh. And then it fucking gets saturated because everyone listens to the story and then do it. And it doesn't, you know, but they're playing a chasing game because it worked for him. It won't fucking work for you. But like basically my advice for actions is, and this is what I'm doing, is like I'm done with templates. I'm done with what other people are doing and really just looking at my competitors and just trying to, you know, mimic and be more unique than my competitors rather than like what other people are doing in this space. I'm fucking sweating talking about this shit. I'm just reading what you guys are saying. When looking at competitors, who do I try to aim to be? The big top brands, although it can get overwhelming looking at someone like Nike if you're a clothing brand because they've been at it for years. Also, I don't want to be like the pump and dump shitty competitors, so do I strike a balance in between? Look, the best way I can explain this is like, do you genuinely think though that now because I have this mindset that I want to, whatever product I test, I'm going to try my best to keep it alive? Do you think on my first try I'm going to get something that lasts for years? Obviously not. But my point is to shift your mindset of when you find something working, don't look at it as, okay, this product's going to probably die within a month or two. It's a trendy thing. And it all depends on the product you choose. Fuck your trending products. If it's a trending product, it's going to follow the trend. And because it's a trend, it's going to die. So you choose an evergreen product. One, that's my first step. And two, you have to understand that, yes, maybe sometimes it still may last a week or even a few months. But my point is that when you have something working, it's like, I'm going to try and keep this alive. Like for a quick example, right? You find something working. A lot of people might say, well, because it's a trend and because it's like it's not going to last long, I won't build a customer email list. Like, what the fuck? Even if you fucking build a customer email list and the brand or the product ended up dying a few months later, who cares? You fucking tried. And that's the whole point of a fucking business. Again, we all focus on profits 100%, but you have, again, it's character development. You now have the knowledge and are training and putting the reps in to build a customer email list for the future, for your future brand. So my point is that it may last. It may still be like pump and dumps because sometimes you may get unlucky or you tried your best and it didn't last long. But my point is to have the goal to try to make this last as long as possible. And like you said, when looking at do I try to aim? Yes, aim for the top big brands. Why? Don't get scared. Everyone started somewhere, right? Just because they're a big brand, those are the best people to look at. They're the ones generating the most. Those are the ones that are winning. Why this limiting belief that because they're a big brand, you can't do what they could is nonsense. Or you have to actually look at it the other way around. Because I'm smaller, I have an advantage. Because for them to make a decision and make changes, following some trend or market, whatever it may be, it needs to go through like thousands of people. It needs to take weeks of Bro, you're one person. You could fucking make a decision and change it right there. You could be unique right off the bat. Like, fucking, you found something that you think will fucking make your thing unique. Okay, you can literally change it in a fucking second. Where Nike, if they have to change something, it takes fucking months. Like, you have that advantage. Just the same thing. Have you ever heard that Tate where he was talking about when you're selling a service, when you're doing like some type of agency, and you're competing against an agency that has a lot of customers, use that to your advantage. Be like, I don't have a lot of customers. I'm not small. I'm not big. I'm pretty small. But that means I can focus on you for the majority of my attention. You will get the best treatment because you're my only customer. Like, switch it around. Take something that used to be perceived as a fucking like downside or con and switch to a pro. It's easy. Not easy. Well, it's simple. Not easy. It's because people don't really give importance on finance things. There's too many people that think that all these online hustles are scammers. Well, look, guys, if you watched my last video, I talked about how I met, for the first time in my fucking life, an active TikTok buyer. If you honestly, genuinely think about it, my whole fucking career, everything that I do, I sell to people who impulse buy on social media. I do not know one fucking person in my real life that ever did that. And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, that's kind of fucking weird. Like, who the fuck are these impulse buyers? I finally found one. I talked to her. And she was telling me, I'm a fucking active buyer on TikTok. And the only thing that I learned is for trustability, authenticity, brand. Because now, that's why I'm saying e-commerce is not dying. It's not oversaturated. All this stupidity is bullshit, okay? It's changing, though. It's changing. And that's like every fucking market, or that's like everything in the world. It's changing. But what's changing is that you can't just pop up a fucking copy-paste store and website and hit it. Yes, you could probably still do it, but the chances are so much lower than it was 10 years ago. Now, people have got scammed so many times that they looked for trust. They look for brand. So like I'm saying, you can still do your pump and dumps, but for your product images, instead of fucking copy pasting your competitors' product images, maybe take your product, edit it a bit on fucking Canva or AI, make it look as branded as possible, and there's your advantage. You now have better product images than them. And trust me, by the way, product images are a huge factor in your business. So that is a huge difference. If you can get the best product images in your market or your niche or your competitors, huge advantage. But people don't fucking think of that. People fucking just copy paste. Right click on your competitor, download it, drag it to Shopify. Bro, how are you expecting to do better? Is next to nothing. Yes, but look, there's still a chance. Whenever I had my first product, you don't think like, I heard like it's impossible to hit a winner on your first fucking try. But bro, like, if you didn't have the mentality of this could possibly hit, you wouldn't even do it to begin with. So obviously, like, having hope, faith, and being optimistic is always like required. Even if it's your first, yes, you obviously deep down know that it might not hit, but you're doing it. Like, the reason you're doing it is because like this might hit, So if anyone is doing their first product, bro, like, there are a few people that hit it their first shot, bro. Have faith. Or else you wouldn't do it if there's no faith. What's your thoughts on high ticket products at $99? A product provides insane value and solves a pain point, but there are more cheap options. Guys, like, you can do anything you fucking want. I'm telling you right now. I'm kind of done giving like this, like, these like little things, guys. Like I said, you guys are entrepreneurs. Every single one of you in this Discord is entrepreneurs. You can go a million fucking different ways. Look, for an example, I'm gonna show you something. The recording won't have it, and the recording won't see it, so you'll actually benefit from from this. The people who didn't make it, well, next time make it. Are you seeing this? Is everyone seeing this? Oh wait, sorry, my chat is not updated. I have to scroll all the way. There it is. Sourcey got it. An advertorial. Okay. You see this product? You see this product here? First of all, yes. Look, this is not what you're used to, right? Like, and this is something I'm considering on doing myself. It's advanced. It's not regular drop shipping where you have one fucking landing page, one fucking like landing page where you check out, buy now right away. They literally, first of all, by the way, to click on this landing page, this selling page, right? The ad, I'm not joking. The ad was 10 minutes long. Okay. Look at the effort. Okay. Look, they go through this whole thing of describing and you think they just fucking chat GPT'd all this?